Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be showing you the process that I use to remove the badges on the rear tailgate of my 2017 Golf Sportwagen. Here are all the tools that I used to get this job done. First, I borrowed a hairdryer from my wife. Obviously, a heat gun can also be used for this. I also used some Goo Gone, some 10-pound fishing line, a couple rags I had in the garage, and finally, a little bit of cleaner wax to restore the finish to the back of the tailgate. Alright, to get started, I grabbed the hairdryer and set it on high, and I wanted to start by warming up each of the letters I was going to be removing off the back of the tailgate. So I evenly paced back and forth with the hairdryer to get the double adhesive on the back of these letters just a little bit warmed up. You don't need to try and get this too hot, and obviously if you're using a heat gun or a powerful hairdryer, be sure not to get the surface too hot to damage the paint. Once I completed that step, I grabbed the fishing line and slid it behind the first letter. Using a gentle sawing motion back and forth, you'll be able to cut through the adhesive to remove each of the letters. Alright, now it comes time to remove that remaining residue from the adhesive. And what I do here is I grab my Goo Gone and saturate each of these letters fully using one of the shop rags. Now I grabbed one of the more abrasive shop rags to get started, thinking that would help to kind of tear that adhesive away as you rub the Goo Gone in. But what really worked the best was just making sure each of those pieces of adhesive were really saturated with the Goo Gone, and then scratching them up with my fingers and pulling back that adhesive slowly at an angle. To clean up the final bits of adhesive that were hanging around, I took the Goo Gone as well as the shop rag and really saturated them again, although they still weren't really coming out. So then what really worked was grabbing a clean microfiber towel I had hanging out in the garage and polishing up that surface to pick up those final bits. Hopping over to the other side, you'll see that I'm doing the same exact process, grabbing the heat gun, heating up each of the letters and logos, using the fishing line to get behind them and remove them, then using the Goo Gone to saturate each of those little pieces, and finally cleaning it up with the microfiber towel. The final step was grabbing a new clean rag as well as the Meguiar's cleaner wax, which has just a little bit of abrasion in it to help remove any final sort of residue that was left on the vehicle, and giving it a good application and then polish. And that's it. That's how I removed all the badges from the back of this Sportwagen. Alright, so that wraps up the removal of the badges on this 2017 Golf Sportwagen. As you could probably tell, it was super fast to do, super easy, and cost me almost nothing. Those are all things I had laying around the garage. Super important these times when we can't leave our homes, so get it done. If you do plan on doing this job and this video is helpful, please subscribe, and I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys thought of this video and if it was helpful to you. So jump in the dad wagon with me and we'll continue to make some more videos.